Right. So how will we solve this thing? Square this thing. Theta plus cos theta in theta plus or sin theta minus cos theta is equal to root of sin theta minus cos theta the whole square.
Is it 0, sir?
Anima?
0 was the answer.
I don't know. We need to check that. Could be. Yeah. You're faster than me. Plus cos square theta minus 2 sin theta cos theta is now 1 minus 2 sin theta cos theta. We found it to be 1. And yes, she's right. Sin theta minus cos theta is 0.
Sir,
Chappo.
சார் அந்த ஸ்டெப்பில் நீங்கள் ஸ்கொயரையும் ரூட்டு கேன்சல் பண்ணிடுங்க சார்.
எந்த ஸ்டெப்லமா?
சைன் 2 ஸ்டெப் முன்னாடி மேலே சார்.
Here. No, we have to find it because we don't know what is sin theta minus cos theta. So to find it, we are using this formula. When you expand this, we have all the data for expanding it. If you don't expand, we don't have anything.
Okay.
புரியுதா? So இது வந்து நம்ம we are like சுத்தி கண்டுபிடிக்கிறோம். We have to find it, so we are doing this way.
சரி, இது do 1 mark சார்.
எல்லாமே 20 questions are 1 mark. So we are only on the 15th one.
எனக்கு நெக்ஸ்ட் ஃபுல் போர்ஷன் டெஸ்ட் வந்து MCQ கேஸ் ஸ்டடி மட்டுமே 80 மார்க் வைக்க போறாங்க.
வாங்க. சிறப்பா செய்வாங்க. Look at this one. Length of the shadow of a vertical pole of height 12 meters. The shadow is going to be here. When the sun is 30 degrees. The sun is 30 degrees. What will be the length x? Adjacent, opposite. Opposite by adjacent is tan 30. 1 by root 3 is 12 by x. X is how much?
12 root 3.
12 root 3. Yes. There in the option A. Right? Did that? Yes. Early. Next one. The ratio of the arcs. The ratio of length of the arcs formed by two chords, which makes the angle. So length of the center of the circle. So you have two circles. One is making 30 degrees. The other is making 60 degrees. L1, L2, 30 and 60. A, B, C. Okay, so circle is the same actually. Same circle, so R same, it should inside that only. Maybe I can modify it 60 degrees. The outer one is 60. Okay. You need to find the ratio of the length of the arc What is the length of the arc going to be? Circumference is what? Length is equal to 2 pi r. That is theta times r. L is equal to theta into r. Theta by?
The arc length வந்து theta by 360 into 2 pi r.
Yeah. So if the length is, if it is 360 degrees, the length is 2 pi r. If it is theta degrees, it is going to be theta by 360 into 2 pi r. 360 and 2 pi r. Cancel. We have theta into r. Okay. Now just substitute the values to see what we will get. Now theta 1 by theta 2. So L1 by L2 will be theta 1 by 360 into 2 pi r divided by theta 2 by 360 into 2 pi r. 2 pi r, 2 pi r, 360, 360. Theta 30 by 60 is equal to 1 by 2. Okay. So even if you do same theta r, okay, for you guys, we'll do first theta by 360 into 2 pi r. The ratio is 1 is to 30 and 60. See, don't get confused. The options are given as 1 is to 2, 2 is to 1, 2 is to 3, and 1 is to 1. It should be between 1 is to 2 or 2 is to 1. Select it carefully. It could have been 2 is to 1 also, but the question should have been ratio of the outer versus the inner arc. The wordings can also be misleading. So look for the read the words carefully.
இங்க என்ன wordings கொடுத்திருக்காங்க சார்?
Yeah, I'll just read it again. The ratio of length of the arcs formed by two chords, which makes angles 30 degrees and 60 degrees. So that is L1 and L2. 30 by 60. L1 is the shorter one, L2 is the longer one. So since the angle is double, the length is also double because the circle is the same circle. Okay? Right.
இதே 60, 30 கொடுத்தா 2:1 இருக்கும்.
Exactly, 2:1.
Okay.
Okay. Right. One last question, maybe. No, we have time. Let's do the next one. The point C is the midpoint of A and B. A is given to be 3, 0, and B is 0, Q. The midpoint C is given as Q by 2, 4. 2 by 2, 4. Then what is the value of find P by Q plus Q by P is what? This is the question. Okay, so what is P? Q by 2 from this is equal to P plus 0 by 2 or P by 2. Midpoint, right? This means Q is equal to P. Right? So Q is equal to P. So what will be the other one? 0 plus Q by 2 is equal to 4. Or Q is equal to how much?
4.
8.
See, 8, sir, 8.
Clear? Okay, so irrespective of whatever that is, P by Q plus Q by P will be what? Q and P are equal. So cancel 1 by 1, 1 plus 1 should be equal to 2. The options are given as 4, 2, 0 and 6. What will be your answer? We don't even have to calculate Q, because once you found Q is equal to P by Q plus P by P, cancel. P and Q are the same. So P by Q will be 1. Q by P will also be 1. 1 plus 1 will be 2. So option number 18 marks. Excuse. What is your excuse? What is your excuse for losing 6 marks in 1 mark time? Okay, next one. Okay, 19 and 20 are the assertion type. Others are not joined there. But shall we stop here? Two more questions. We'll try to finish. Somebody is coming. Only one yaar marla parents yaar marla. So let's go for the 19th one. Assertion A is 3 times 3 times 2 times 2 plus 7 is composite. False. That is false. Okay. A is false, but R is true. Let's see that. R says a number having more than 2 factors is called a composite number. Number having more than 2 factors is composite. So should it have more than 2 means 3 factors it should have. Right? So let's take 10 or let's take 4. 4. What are the factors it has? 1, 2 and 4. So R is true. R is true. A is false. The option B. Or is it? R is the correct explanation or R is not the correct explanation? Both are true, both are. The first one is false. So it has to be the only option is the last option. Go with it. That's the only thing. A is false. Option B. Okay. The last one. Y-axis divides the lines joining A and B at the. Everybody is trying to join? Nobody. Y-axis divides the line joining the points A minus 3, 5 minus 3, 5. A is minus 3, 5. And B is 3, 1. B is 3, 1. At B, which is 0, 3. B is 0, 3. Where P is the midpoint of line AB. P is midpoint of line AB. So is P the midpoint? So P has to be, yes, it is true. A seems to be true. So if I find the midpoint, minus 3 plus 3 by 2 and 5 plus 1 by 2, which is 0, 3. So A is true. Right? Reason, the midpoint of a line segment divides the line segment of the ratio of 1:1. So the quadrants of midpoint will be B. So A and B both are true. A is true and it is the correct explanation. R is the correct explanation for that. What is the option for this going to be? Option A. Yes. Clear? Right. Okay, guys. 20 marks.